Good morning, guys. So in this video we'll talk about how you can actually send emails automatically, and I have already uploaded 5-6 videos on the email. If you're looking for any kind of automation in email, just go and watch my YouTube channel, or maybe you can go to my website and you can visit this Excel VBA training video tutorials, and there you will have this category. Let me just show you, connect Outlook with Excel. So I have uploaded 4 videos on that, and I'm sure if you watch these videos, definitely you can do a lot of, or you can automate a lot of stuff through Excel, by connecting it with the MS Outlook. So today I'm going to tell you exactly how you can automate the email task. So you don't have to send the emails manually. You don't have to be present on your system, provided your machine, your laptop or computer, whatever you have, it should be on, right? And automatically a timer will run, and you can send out the email. So let's go ahead and let's see that how we can actually do that. So this is the Excel file, the blank Excel file which you have opened with me, and I'll go to the developer tab, and I'll go to the Visual Basic environment to write my code there. So go to the insert, we'll create a new module of course, and this is where exactly you have to create your module. Now we have to write a code, what exactly we want to do. So let's say we want to send this email to somebody whose name is let it be ABC, at the rate, let's say outlook.com. So this is something which you want to send it to your team. It's a group ID, or maybe it's a ID which belongs to your manager, and every let's say at 5 p.m. in the evening you want to send this email, right? So maybe you are on the break, maybe you are in some meeting, but you want that at that point in time this code will not wait for you, and the email should automatically be sent, right? So this is something which we are going to do, and this is going to be very exciting. So let's go ahead and quickly, and let's go to the tools and the reference, and we have to connect it with the Outlook. So we are going to use the early binding method. So I'll just quickly go to the Microsoft Outlook. Let me just press M, and then the moment it comes, Microsoft Outlook will stop there. We have to on the library. So yeah, so there you have, right? Depending upon your Excel version, you'll see this the library, your Office version. So I have here with me 2010, so that's what I am seeing here, 14, but you may have different versions, so just click on that, right? And if you're looking for how actually what I'm doing right away, why these libraries are important, and the code I'm going to write right away, then go and watch the other videos. As I showed you previously, they have discussed about all these things in a great detail. So right now I will be focusing only on the time piece, that how we actually can send out the emails. So let's write our code. Let's name it, let's say, sending emails, right? So to connect this, and remember I'm using this early binding. Early binding means that you will have to actually tell Excel that to which library you are actually going to connect, so which kind of a Outlook version you are going to use, so that it can actually tell you all the classes of the Outlook, right? And there is another way of representing the same, which is called the late binding, but that's something which is not a part of this video. Maybe I'll discuss that in some another video, but right now we are going to use this early binding, right? So if you're going to send this code to anybody, just please tell them that they have to go to this tool option, and they have to open on that activate that Microsoft Outlook library. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's say I'm going to declare this Outlook as my Outlook application class, and then this object Outlook should be used as new Outlook dot application. So this code actually will ensure that I should hold some space in the computer's memory, so that this variable can be used. And since we are using this variable by defining it as the Outlook.application, so whatever the methods and the properties we have in this class Outlook, this can be retrieved through this Outlook variable, right? So let me just maybe I can show you one more thing, very important thing. Let's just go to the task manager. You'll understand it now. See that in my processes I don't have here any executable file by the name of Outlook. You can see here, right? The moment I run this code, let me just show you, right? It has run now. It will take a little time, and then the moment it goes to this end sub, I'll show you that what exactly is happening, right? So now let me show you the window task manager again. So let's just come down. Can you see that this executable file was not available before? So now what has happened, because you have said to your VBA that you're going to deal with the Outlook object, right? And that's why you have defined this class. So the moment you use this set Outlook word, this is how objects are actually used. Like for example, when you declare any variable, you don't have to use the set word, but in case of objects you'd have to use this set word. That's the rule, right? So the moment it executes this set Outlook equals to new Outlook.application, immediately your Outlook executable file, this .exe file is going to be it will actually pop up. It is going to fire, and this is what exactly is responsible to run your code on the Outlook as well, right? So I just wanted to actually show you that. Now let me just reset this code and let's go ahead. So we want to email this, so I'm going to use this variable another, and I'm going to use this Outlook property which is called the MailItem. And how you define this MailItem, so I'll say that MailItem equals to Outlook.create item, and then you can use this the email item, MailItem. Now this will ensure that this is going to be responsible for your new messages. Without this you can't actually send any message. This class is used for that, this class MailItem class. And how you define this variable in this, to give the space in your computer's memory, in your hard disk. This is how this code will, this code will actually, when this code will run, this is what it will do. It will define this MailItem, the object it will define in your this memory, and this is used for to write the emails. Now I can write this in a number of ways, but this is I think the most easiest way I have seen. So we'll just write here width and width, and we'll write all the code here. So now here what you need to do is MailItem dot, let's say you want to give some subject, so I'll give the subject, let's say hi everybody, okay. And then you can also write, in case if you are looking for any attachment, you can definitely add any attachment as well, right? So you have to give the source. So let me just quickly go to my desktop and let's add anything. Let's say course fee with structure. This is my training, actually the training program. So just right click and go to the properties. It's taking a little time. I guess my computer, this laptop actually runs slow because I have downloaded a couple of softwares, but no problem, we can wait, no hurry. So go to the security option, and there you can see the entire path. So I never knew actually that you can even copy the path from here. I came to know from one of my students in the training batch. He actually told me. So earlier what I used to do is I used to copy from here, right? And then I used to write the file name, because you can see here that it's not showing actually, but you can directly go to the security, and there you will see the entire thing. So that's a good option. So now you can write here the source. This is my source. I'll just copy it, course fee with structure and with XLSX. That's the name of my file, right? And Let me just check again this extension. Yeah, it's .xlsx. So we are done with this. Now what else do we want? We want to send this mail to somebody. So I'll write here, let's say we want to send this to your manager whose name is let's say abc at the rate maybe outlook.com, or whatever the company you have. Let it be like this, right? This is what you want to send. And so if you want to add anything, let's say in the body, you can add it. You can write here that this is an auto generated email, right? And then give some new lines. Let me add some new lines. VB new line will insert the new line, and thereafter you can see that regards, warm regards, and then put it in the quotes, and then again create a new line, VB new line, and then give your name and team A, let's say, whatever, right? Alright, so let's just give some spaces here. Now we will automate this. How we can send this? This is something we have already, I have already actually uploaded the videos on the same, but this time we'll go ahead and we'll make this automate. You don't have to click on any button. This will actually run by itself. So you have here everything done. So I guess now it's time to check this code, whether this code is working or not. So let me just quickly press F5. First of all, let's just check that whether this code is working or not, right? So okay, so I just forget one thing, which is actually to display this email, because if you're not going to display it, then how this is going to work. So let me just press, and I just use escape key so that it should be stopped, and there will say that email item dot display, right? You can even use this item called send. So what this will do is this will send. This will not give you the option even to see the email, which I do not want, because I want to show this to you. So now let's just run this, and let's see how it goes from here. Can you see that? We have this manager email ID, we have the subject line, and this is what exactly we have written there in the warm regards team A, and that's it. Now how you can actually automate this now. You don't have to. Here what I did is I actually ran this code, but I don't want to run this code. I simply want to say that at this point in time it should actually run automatically. So how you will do that? So let's just write this code again. So what you need to do is this is what exactly your code is. So do one thing, go to this workbook, and over here, whenever this workbook gets opened, you have to ensure that this event, which I'm going to write here, this macro should be fired automatically, right? So what will happen is when this workbook will open, immediately this will go to your sending email, and this is how your code will run. But you don't want to simply put this code in this workbook, simply saying that whenever this workbook will open. No, that's not the thing. We want to get this workbook open at some specific time, right? So that only then it should actually send this. So what we can do is we have to use a very a one-liner code, which is called the application dot on time. Okay, now you have to put the time here, what time exactly you are looking forward to, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write here time. Let's say right now it's 9:52 a.m. in my this laptop, and it's Wednesday morning, so maybe we can give this time, let's say 9:53 or 9:54, right? So start the bracket and earliest time, and just in case if you forget that what exactly you need to put in here, you can even use this option. Just highlight this and take the VBA help, press F1. Let's see if we get the help or not. Alright, so we got the help here. You can see this entire window. So no need to basically, remember these things. Just stick to the basics, as I always, insist my audience that you don't have to basically remember the codes. Just know that, if you use this code, then what will happen? If you use this code, then what would be the consequences? That's it. Codes are available in the Google, on the YouTube. Like I'm also uploading a video, thousands more videos will be there. So guys, you really don't have to be panicked, in a panic situation. Now see, understand this code, what it says. It says that application dot on time now plus time value of this 15 seconds. So what exactly it means? You can see the definition over here. You can read this entire stuff, but let me just, to save the time, let me just tell you what is happening. So now means, now is a function which we use in Excel, which records the your machine time and which keeps on changing. So you're saying that from the now time you have to add this 15 seconds. So this is a hour, and then colon, then minute, and then colon again seconds. This is the time value function, and this is how you write it. If I want to start let's say after 1 hour, after 1 hour of whatever the time right now I have, then I will write here 01 and then colon 00 and then colon 00. But since I want to start it exactly after 15 seconds, so this is what you exactly can do, right? So after 15 seconds, this event will be fired, and this macro, whatever the macro you have written here, this is going to fire up, right? So this is how you write the thing. Now you can see here that what he has done here. Now here he has written another code, and he said that here he hasn't used this now word. So what it means? It means that exactly as 5 p.m. this code will run. So if you're looking for something which should happen, after 15 seconds or maybe after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, from now time, then you should write this kind of a code, now plus, right? If you want to be very specific, not from now onwards, but every day, you want to run this code at 17 hours, which is 5 p.m., then you can even use this kind of a code. And this is what exactly we are actually going to use in our case, right? So let me still give you this tip with this video. This is called the now function. If you press enter, and this is an Excel function, right? This is also used in VBA. You can see here that it tells the date, 30th, it's a month end actually, and we have 9:55 a.m. over here. So this keeps on changing as long as you'll not make this paste value. This is the formula, and as you have a new time 9:56, and then this will automatically changes to 9:56, right? You can further go ahead and you can change this to seconds as well. As you can see here that I'm only seeing hour and minute, so just go to this time, and you can even use this. Go to the custom, in fact, and here you have H, MM, SS, everything is there. So maybe this is something which I would not like to use. So over here, let's see if we have something else. So there you can see you can use this option, right? So press OK, and this is how your time will be converted, right? So we have 9:55 13 seconds, and as we go ahead, it keeps on refreshing. So this is what exactly we are going to use in this code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply say that time value, this is my function, and in this you can see that time as string, so we have to write this in the string. That's why you use the quotes. So I'll say that 0 colon not 0 colon 0, but I will use 10 a.m. 00. Put this in the quotes. Right now in my machine the time is 9:56, so I have 4 minutes, right? So this is what exactly I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to use this. And now there you use the procedure. So what is your procedure, right? Which procedure you want to run? So I actually looking for this macro. This is my macro name. Procedure means your macro, your subroutine, right? People have different ways of addressing these words, but all mean same. So the moment we have this 10 a.m. in our system, this will run. This macro which we have written here, this is going to be fired, right? But now we have a task here. If I just leave this as it is and open it again, then this will be fine, but I don't want to open this workbook every time. So go to this program. I'm using this Windows 7, so I'm not sure how you're gonna get this option in the Windows 8, but I'm sure it must be like similar to this. You have to go these steps, you have to go to this program and then just check for the accessories. So you'll have here accessories. Click on the Microsoft Office. No, not on the Microsoft Office. Let's just see where we have. Yeah, there you go. You have the accessories. Go to the accessories and then there you have a option system tools. Go to the system tools and in this system tools you have a task scheduler, right? So search in the Google. If you don't get this option, if you're using some another version of Windows, you'll come to know about this. It's very simple, right? So open this. Now it will take a little time. Let me just wait for it. In your machine, I'm sure it will not take this much of time. I think I have to clean up a lot of things in my laptop. It's actually working very slow. So go to the create basic task. So in this basic task, what I want to do is I want to get this workbook open. So give the name. Let's say I'm going to give this name as Ajay, and then next I want to run this task daily or weekly or what. So I want to run this daily. Okay, so when the computer starts, or maybe you want to do that while my computer will always be on in my office, so I just want to keep it daily. So click here next, and so there you go. You have the starting time. So today is 30th of September, as you already know. So when do you want to run this? So let's do one thing, because I have to change a little bit of time here. So let's just make this 01, right? So right now it's 9:59 at my machine. So after 2 minutes this should actually run. So just quickly go ahead and start a program. Yes, I want to start a program. And what exactly the thing you want to open this, right? So we have to give out this workbook name as well. So let's just quickly save this. Let me press F12, which is the shortcut key, and we have to save this file because this is a new workbook which I have opened. So we'll have to save this, and of course, because you have recorded a macro, this should be your XLSM file. So I'm naming this as a book 1 in my desktop. Alright, so let's just save this, and before I go further, I want to edit the time as well, because we have to make this, let's say 02, 10 minutes 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 10 a.m. and then 2 minutes. So just close this. We are done with this. Now let's quickly go ahead and use this browse option and select our workbook, which is available at my desktop, before we run out of the time. So I'll just simply go to the desktop and I'll say that book 1, there we go. Select this option, open this and use this next and finish. Okay, and let's just close this. It's already 10:01, so I'm not sure if we actually, our time got lapsed, but let's just wait for a couple of seconds and then we'll see that, I actually don't remember what time I have set up in my task scheduler. So right now, let's see if it runs in a couple of seconds, then otherwise I will increase the time. Or maybe I can quickly go ahead and check the time. So let's not waste the time. So go to the all programs and then go to this accessories. You have this task scheduler. So there you have the system tools. In the system tools, go to this task scheduler and let me just postpone this time a little bit. So go to this task scheduler library. So here we have this. So it was scheduled at 10:01 a.m., which I think I missed, because by the time I saved my file it was already 10:01 on my this sheet on this machine. So what I need to do is now you can run this, or maybe you can do one thing, simply go ahead and just disable this. Okay, and let's create another one, which I'll create again by the same name, Ajay, and it has to be daily. So it should run at, let's say, 05 and 20 seconds. Next, start a program. After 2 minutes I want this to be started, and then go to this desktop again. There you go, there you have this file. Just open this, you have the file, perfect. And you want to 10:05 a.m. so let me just quickly analyze occurred task end message task with this name. Alright, so it already exists, so let's just name this to we have to use this back. Let me name this Ajay1. Next, 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 and there you go, finish. Alright, you through with this. Let's just quickly open this book 1 file. Where is it? Book 1. There you go. Let me just open this workbook and change this time to 10:06. So after 1 minute this event should fire. We still have 1 minute left, and we have to be very quick. So let's just go to the Visual Basic environment, and in this workbook I'll give this time to 10:06. That's it, right? Alright, where we go. Save this and close this. Yes. Now let's wait. So 10:05 is there on my machine. Now you remember 10:05, 20 second, you know, that was the time. So I think we should wait for 20 seconds more, and then I will, you know, right now on my screen nothing is opened. That file, Excel file, is not there. Outlook is not there. So if this code is correct, then all right, there you go. So the workbook has opened. Did you see that, right? And now the moment it got opened, now let's see what will happen next. Now the email should be automatically fired. It should actually, you know, automatically start. So I'm just waiting for that time. I think it was 1 minute after this workbook got open. So let's see now. It's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, right. Oh, I think the code has started working. You can see that this icon has changed, right? So now I should actually start seeing this Microsoft Outlook application open on the desktop, and that email should be drafted, what I have actually shown you previously, right? Oh, we go, there we go, very nice. So you see that the email has automatically opened. Now this looks like a magic, you know, it's actually very nice, right? So pardon me for this error, actually has some issues with this license. So this is how actually you can write this code. Right now, you remember I have used the display option. Let me show you this display option here. If you use the send option, then this will not even wait for your command. This will not show you this pop-up, and the email will, you know, be immediately fired up. So this is how you can write the code. And so after doing all this stuff, you can even further, you know, write that at this point in time, let's say you want to close this workbook. So maybe you can give this that, because once this workbook is opened, it will remain there. So you want to get this, you know, close as well. So you can say that after this time, after exactly the 2 minutes, because by that time this macro will have, you know, run. So you can write here that another code you can write to close my file. Let's say create this macro, go to the module, insert, we have already created this macro, so we don't have to, we have already created this module, so just use the same module, and there you write this workbook dot close, or maybe you can write this as well, application dot quit. This will quit the entire system, right? So this is how you can do all the stuff, right? So the moment you will have this time on your machine 10:08, right, which is the time I have in my machine, this event will be fired up, and this Excel workbook will close, right, and nobody will come to know that this workbook was ever opened, right? So this is how, guys, you can write this code. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to share your comments. And so this is going to be the video number 136 on this, and you can see this video in my YouTube channel. Go to my this playlist, and there you'll see, or otherwise you can even go to my website excelvbalover.com, and you will see this video in just the, right now I have not uploaded it because I'm recording, but after 5 minutes, after watching this video, when you go to my website, you'll start seeing this video under this list, which is under this category, which is called Connect Outlook with Excel. So thank you so much for your, as always, great questions. I'll come up with some another exciting stuff very soon. Till then, stay happy and have a very, very happy learning. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. It always helps me. And have a great day ahead. Thank you so much. Bye bye.